Well, hello and welcome everyone to Women Speakers Association WSATV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer of WSATV. I'm also a digital media and marketing strategist and author of the book, Social Media Myths Busted, The Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. You can find me at transformtoday.com. And today we have a fabulous, extraordinary lineup of women experts for you. I can't wait to jump in, meet them all, and get you to notice them. And at Women Speakers Association, we love bringing these fabulous women together. And if you're not yet a member, check us out. Go to joinwsa.com. We actually have a free level of membership. You can see all the benefits and start networking and getting your voice out there in the world. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to our incredible women here today. And first up, let's say hello to Francesca. Hi, Francesca.
Hi, Laura. I am Francesca Anastasi, and I'm the CEO of Confidence Institute. I am in Vancouver, British Columbia, in Canada. And what I love about the Women Speakers Association is that it's an all-women platform, a great place of resources and connection, and a great place to network with other speakers, phenomenal, inspiring people. It's very exciting.
Yeah, thank you. The power networking that goes on is incredible. So that's something to highlight for sure. And let's say hi to Krista. Hi, Krista.
Hi, I am Krista Guloien. I'm a two-time Olympian and author of a book, Beyond the Finish Line, What Happens When the Endorphins Fade. It's launching August 2nd, so I'm really excited about that. I'm in Vancouver, and my favorite thing about the Women Speakers Association as well is just that it's a place for women to come together, share their stories, and kind of gets you out there if you're thinking about speaking or you want to do more speaking.
Definitely, and it's good bonding for that too. So thank you. And Evelyn, hi, let's say hi.
Hi, Laura. Hi, thank you for inviting me. And my name's Evelyn McKelvie. You can find me on the web at equinecoach.ca. I'm an executive coach, and I have a unique niche. I coach people with horses on the ground. What I love about the WSA is the same as Francesca and Krista have already mentioned. The networking, the great opportunities to meet more people, to find out more about speaking, and just, yeah, it's a great resource.
Yeah, we have great resources, and that's why we're here, because we're bringing you guys to our audience. And thank you so much for being here. So let's talk a little bit about what lights you up in the world and what impact you're dedicated to making with that. So, Francesca.
That's a very loaded question. What lights me up is just inspiring other women to reach the next step up. And I'm not a coach by any means, but I just love helping, inspiring women, no matter where they're at in life, to overcome and be better and just aim higher and use whatever they have, whatever experience they've lived through, whatever situation. There's always a positive side, no matter what. And my mission is just to inspire every person that I get in touch with, whether it's through media or face to face, and just help bring some sunshine.
That's great. How did you come to this work?
I've worked with women for many, many years. I used to have a dance company that was geared towards adults, and the majority of the clientele were women. And I started noticing there was a very common thread between every single woman of not feeling, not reaching high enough, not feeling good enough. And that's where I started seeing a pattern between women. And I thought, you know what, I know I can help. And that's where the whole thing pretty much the inspiration came from there. That's one of the places I get my inspiration from, different places, but that's one of the main places.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for all your great work with women. And let's go to Krista. Hi, Krista. Tell us what lights you up.
I'm definitely lit up by the cause of inspiring and affecting the next generation of females and female athletes especially. And being kind of a leader and forging the pathway for standing for, dynamics and balance that I don't believe is right. So whether that's a balance of female role models and coaches, if we don't have enough, or equality in pay, as I've written and as I'm kind of developing my career, I'm starting to see those are the things that I'm kind of drawn to. And when you find something that you're willing to kind of stick your neck out for, I think that's where where you're meant to be.
Well, tell us a little bit about your story. Why did you choose to go this path?
As I finished a 13-year career in an athletic career, I went to 2 Olympic Games, 2008 and 2012. As I was ending that career, I kind of finished and then wondered what I was going to do next. And in not knowing what I was going to do next, I felt very vulnerable. And in feeling very vulnerable, I thought, what else to do but to share that I'm feeling vulnerable, to see if it might help me / help others. And so it's kind of developed in sharing my journey and being vulnerable. It's actually given me strength, and I hope will give others strength as well.
Beautiful. Absolutely. And Evelyn, tell us about what lights you up and the impact you're making. You work with.
What lights me up is working with people and horses together. Horses tend to push us back into our bodies. We can have really deep, profound insight by spending some time with horses. And that's my experience working with clients is it's a unique experience for each person because they're taking an internal journey. And in our busy world, we just don't have the methods and the opportunities to dig that deep in that fast a time period.
Wow. How did you kind of put these worlds together of horses and coaching?
Well, 18 years ago, I went to Ontario to work on a contract with a high-tech company. And I'd been working in information technology for a few years. And in looking for something to do with my off time, I went out and took a riding lesson. And that first moment, coming off that horse, I was just struck by what a change it was from the kind of life I'd been living in my prefrontal cortex. And so I instantly had this idea that I've got to find a way of incorporating this kind of experience into the work that I do as a leader with people. I've always been a leader and a manager of people, and wanted to help people find the way to their own niche where they're doing the things they love and really blossoming in the world. So over the last many years, I've been putting those two things together, and I came up with a methodology, and I've been coaching for about the last 10 years with horses and people.
Wow. How beautiful. So profound. All of your work is. And because of that, this rich, wisdom we have here, I want everyone who's watching today to feel like you're in the living room with us. We're right here, your girlfriends. We have incredible stories to tell and advice, and we don't have all day, but I wanted to see if we could pull out a nugget from each one of you today to share with our audience that might help them impact their life and take a next step. So, Francesca, would you be willing to share with us a piece of wisdom?
Sure. No matter who you are, no matter what your background is, no matter what your circumstances are, every single moment that we have gives us the opportunity to make a decision to change the direction we're going. And there is help. There are so many resources around us. We have so much at our disposition that really there is no excuse not to do better.
Thank you. Bring out your best. I love it. Do better. And Krista, please share with us your piece of wisdom.
I think that when in doubt, help people out. I think you don't have to be in a perfect situation or be the perfect anything. I don't even think the word actually should be used ever. Vulnerability is not synonymous with weakness. It can be a very strong place, and it can actually really help people. So allow yourself to be able to just be your true authentic self, be vulnerable, and also know that is actually aligning with a great strength that everyone has.
Awesome. Wow. So be in the moment, go for it, be vulnerable. And Evelyn, give us your wisdom.
Thank you, Laura. Similar to what Francesca and Krista have already said, probably for me, a gem would be never stop learning. And always be open to the possibility that things can change in a split second in a dramatic and positive way. Horses live in the now, and they live in a very emotional, connected way. And if we can learn to live in the now and be connected to our feelings and not be stuck in our minds, then we can be open to change in ways that we don't usually see.
Transformational work here, everyone. I hope that everyone takes to heart everything you've said, because the wisdom here has been incredible, and I thank you all for being with us and sharing that wisdom. And for those of you watching, please connect with our speakers, our experts today. They're just, you can hear pouring out, ready to give. So thank you, Francesca and Evelyn and Krista, for being here. And for those of you who would like to join us at Women Speakers Association, if you're a woman who wants to be of greater influence and impact in creating that global transformation like our guests here today, please join us at joinwsa.com. So that's it for now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Wow, that was good.